Hey you guys, this is Sharae, and today I just want to do a video with the 50 random facts about me. A lot of YouTubers do this video tag, and I've never did it, and it's crazy because a lot of my subscribers are people that don't know me and from different parts of the country and different parts of the world. So I feel like it'll be a great way for you guys to really kind of get to know more about me, because you really don't know me besides the videos that I put, with outfits and makeup and hauls. Like, I never really told you guys about myself, and maybe that might just be interesting for you guys to get to know me. So let's get into it. 50 random facts about me. Yours truly, Sharae. I don't have any tonsils. I got my tonsils removed when I was in middle school. My favorite food is pasta. My favorite restaurant is Olive Garden. They just have so much pasta, and I actually just came from Olive Garden. Yeah, I'm basic. Like, I just love Olive Garden. Like, just give me some pasta. I'm good. I'm simple. I'm anemic. When you're anemic, like, in the type of anemia I am, I don't have enough iron in my body and my red blood cells and stuff like that. You could Google it, but I get very, very weak at least once out of the month, where I just can't even get out the bed. Like, I'm just weak. Like, I don't even want to do anything. I'm an insomniac. I will stay up. Usually I don't go to sleep till probably like 3 in the morning. And it's probably worse now than it ever was before, ever since one of my close friends passed away. Because now, like, when I'm going to sleep and I'm by myself, I always think about my friend before I go to sleep. And around 2:30 every night, I always hear the trains from these railroad tracks that's real close to my apartments, and they like really make me think about the Bone Thugs and Harmony song "Take Me to the Crossroads," and it always make me think about my friend. It makes me kind of sad. I'm kind of childish on the sleep. Like, when I say childish, like I like drinking Kool-Aid jammers, and I like eating Lunchables sometimes. Like, I don't think anything is wrong with that. I am a music head. Like, my backpack has like little music notes all over it. Music consumes my life. Like, I love music, and I feel like music is very powerful because it really can take a toll over your emotions. And I really think I love music so much. Like, when I was a baby, like in my mom's womb, my mom and dad used to always tell me a story about how like they would always like have earphones up to her belly and stuff like that. I don't drive because I got into a very bad car accident where I totaled my car when I was in between high school and college, and ever since I'm very kind of paranoid, like, to drive, and I'm actually kind of paranoid to even be in the car with other people sometimes. Sometimes I like to take walks by myself and just think, just kind of clear my mind, because a lot of times I have a lot of things just running through my mind, ideas and thoughts and stuff, and when I just take a walk, it kind of lets me kind of clear things out and organize my thoughts a little. My favorite artist, which a lot of people should know this if you follow me on Instagram, is Kendrick Lamar. Like, I feel like I was him in like another life, and I feel like I could relate to him so much. Like, just being like, this good kid in the mad city, and growing up being exposed to a lot of different things, and like, I've lived in a lot of different places. Wasn't really stable in one place until I got in high school. Even kind of when I got in high school, I still moved, a couple of places. I've probably been to over 10 different schools. I lived in a lot of different neighborhoods. I lived in Houston, I moved back to Baton Rouge, and the place that I would call home out of anywhere that I've ever been is my grandma's house, and it's in the park. It's in the hood they call Parktown, and that's where I would really say I grew up, and I learned a lot about myself, and I just learned a lot as a person. I was exposed to a lot of things when I lived in the park, since it was the hood, drugs, addicts, drug dealers, violence, weapons, thieves. Like, it was just a lot of things I was exposed to at a young age. But I would say that that's where I really like kind of grew up, and that's always home. Like, my grandma's house was always the place that you can go when you don't have anywhere else to go. All the kids would come to my grandma's house, and you know, we all just chill on the porch and stuff like that. And the reason why I say I always feel like I was a good kid in the M.A.A.d city is because, like, I always went to magnet schools. Like, my elementary school was a magnet school, middle and high school. And it was like, I lived in the hood, but I went to magnet school, so I would have to go through a lot just to get to school and to get back home. And I would have to ride 2 different buses doing something called transfer. So I would have to wake up earlier than everybody else to get to my schools, and I would have to get home later than a lot of other people to get home. Since I was going to a magnet school, I wasn't going to the school in the area. My grandma had a candy store, and like, she literally built like cut out a window in her house, and like the window slid up and down, and she started a candy store. And me and my sister and my little cousins, we were like her workers, and we sold everything out of my grandma's house, like from cigarettes, cigars, cigarillos, cigarette papers, weed papers, to like stuff like Dixie cups and candy. And if you guys don't know what a Dixie cup is, in New Orleans they call them icebergs, but Dixie cups are just, we call them Dixie cups because the cups that they were made out of said Dixie cup at the bottom. But Dixie cups is just like Kool-Aid, and you freeze the Kool-Aid and it turns into like hard, like a little iceberg, but it's Kool-Aid, and it's real sweet and just juice, frozen juice, kind of like a popsicle or something, but it's in a cup, and you pop it up and you flip it over, and it's so good. And the 2 popular flavors that they used to have, like my grandma would sell, would be pink lemonade. The hood loved pink lemonade. And pineapple. That was her own personal flavor that she had made from this pineapple juice that she would buy from the store. But yeah, me and my sister, we basically ran her little store, and we would slide the window up. There'd be people all times of the day and night coming, looking for something. Oh, I need a cigarette, I need this, I need that. And I really feel like my grandma kind of started us off, giving us an entrepreneur mindset. Later on down the line, actually, me and my sister started like a little candy store in our high school, Baton Rouge Magnet High School. And we weren't supposed to do this. You're not supposed to sell anything. But me and my sister, we would go to Sam's, rack up on all kinds of candy, split it up, separate it, and we would go to school with our backpack, and we both would have a duffel bag full of candy and snacks, and we basically took over the school. They had another girl who was selling candy, and we kind of wiped her out after a little while, and everybody was coming to us. Like, I remember going to my locker, and people was like, hey, you got the big Texas? You got the hot Cheetos? We always kind of had like a little business mindset, like, let's get this money. But yeah, that's why I say I feel like I could relate to Kendrick Lamar. Like, I feel like I feel like in my past lifetime, like, I lived in Compton, and like, you know, I just need to get the Crip Walk thing straight. But yeah, you know, I feel like me and Kendrick Lamar, we're here. His music really moves me. Like, it's different than any other artist. Buffalo Wild Wings is my go-to wing spot. And when I go to Buffalo Wild Wings, I will always get half honey barbecue, half mild, and I like to alternate between the 2 flavors. So I get a mild, then I get a barbecue. Mild barbecue. Pina colada is my favorite drink. I love anything mango and peach flavored. I love sparkling grape juice, like the ones that's in like the glass bottle that looks like wine or something. Like, if it wasn't for sparkling grape juice, I would probably be an alcoholic. I don't shop as much as people think. Like, I probably go to the mall like once every 2 to 3 months. I'm so frugal. That's how I get by. I gotta survive. I gotta be frugal. And I cut back in a lot of places. I didn't really start wearing makeup until a couple of months ago. Like, a full face of makeup, just like more regularly because I've been trying to do like different eye looks and just playing with lipsticks and all that kind of stuff. I can't dance, but when I get tipsy, I think I can. When I get overheated, I have really bad nosebleeds. Like, it's bad. It gets real. I went to Mexico once with my friends from high school, Cozumel, and we were on a cruise. That was really fun. My best friend's name is Kai. We have been friends going on 7 years, or probably over 7 years. And she is just like, she's kind of like the opposite of me, but me and her can relate. I read somewhere on like Instagram or something like that, like the statistic, it says like if you're friends with somebody for 7 years, is most likely you're going to be friends with them for a lifetime. And I definitely believe we're going to be friends for a lifetime. I'm a very, very loyal person. So if you are like, you my people, I'm going to go hard behind you. And I'm going to defend you, and I'm going to have your back. Like, we're going to ride till the wheels fall off. I'm a mama's girl. My mama is my everything. One of the hardest things that I've ever had to do was speak at my grandmother's funeral, but it was an honor to me. I'm a Taurus. My biggest dream is opening up my own boutique. The reason why I have that dream, where it all started from, was when I worked a job at this little boutique called Rio's. I got promoted to assistant manager and key holder, and I just saw all the things that you had to do to pretty much run the store, and I was like, this is easy, I could do this, and I'm going to do this. I have a big sister, as I mentioned before. Her name is Tierney. That's my only sibling, and she's a bully. Like, she bullied me a lot growing up, but the crazy thing is, like, she will never let anyone bully me. I have a little nephew. His name is Jeremiah, and he is like my everything. It's like having a little brother. Sometimes it's hard for me to trust people. Sometimes, like, I'm not the type to just open up really, really fast to people. And I feel like you have to show me something to make me want to open up to you and trust you. Like, you have to do something to make me trust you. And people, I'm just not a very, very trusting person. I feel like anyone who trusts people very easily, you kind of setting yourself up to get hurt or be disappointed. I am very forgetful, and I have to like write to-do lists and write stuff down. Like, I have the worst memory. I have walked out of my apartment without having my keys. I'm like, wait, how am I gonna unlock the door? I have left my cell phone places. I have even left my purse in the classroom a couple of times. When I was younger, I used to love playing like video games like Grand Theft Auto, Kingdom Hearts, and Mortal Kombat. But Grand Theft Auto used to be my favorite. Like, I used to know all the cheat codes, and I used to do missions. I always daydream. Like, I daydream about my life currently. I daydream about my future life, my dreams, like, you know, where I want to be, and, you know, my future husband, my future family. I didn't have my first kiss until my freshman year of high school. Sometimes I could be really, really lazy, and then sometimes I'm like super ambitious. I'm very, very silly around the people that are really close to me. But around guys, I'm more like, yeah, thank you, you know. But around my friends, I'm like, yeah, it was him, turn up. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's like I got, you know, alter egos or something. Sometimes I ask a lot of questions. Like, if someone's talking and like something just sparks in my mind, I'd be like, really? Well, how did da-da-da-da? And da-da-da. Like, I just, like, questions will just pop up in my head, and sometimes it's just like, I throw them all out, and like, I don't even give the person enough time to like answer one. Like, I'll be asking so many questions. My two favorite kinds of music is neo soul and rap. As I told you before, Kendrick Lamar is my favorite rapper, but I also like rappers like Lupe Fiasco and Wale and A$AP Rocky and J. Cole. And my favorite neo soul artists are people like Robin Thicke and Music Soul Child, John Legend, love him, and the Foreign Exchange. It's like this little group I listen to. I'm very appreciative, like, of the little things in life, like little notes and that, like, I'm a sucker for stuff like that, like especially when a guy does it, like if a guy leaves like little notes like in my purse and just little things for me to find. I'm very creative and I have a very big imagination. Like I can sometimes write songs, I can, like, I think of scripts sometimes to do, and sometimes I play videos out to songs that I hear in my head, and I could like imagine like a whole video to a song. I could be the nicest person ever, but when you piss me off, it's over. My face was on a billboard at 19 years old. One of my biggest accomplishments.